Hey there, guys! Davi 90 RTCB here.
There, I made the intro. Am I a pro now?
Will come the day when I will show you in a single video my entire experience with the GIO series from Ibanez. But before I do that, there are still some models out there that I would like to explore. But don't worry, next time I'll buy some new chip from Ibanez, I'll ask your opinions about it. And guys, just in case you missed it, Ibanez has just launched the new lineup for this 2025. I was going to do a reaction video about it, but then I saw they didn't add any new GRG this time. Checking the prices, I saw that the least expensive is the AZ series, which is around 500 euros. Still a bit far from my consideration of cheap. Okay? The intro will be longer than usual, so without further ado, let us focus on the Ibanez GRG140SB. I bought this guitar online a week ago, but this time it comes from a real music shop. You know, where you can actually try some instruments. The name of the shop is Centro Chitarre and is located in Naples. I was able to talk on the phone with them and they were so kind to perform a little setup before shipping it to me. So when the guitar arrived, I simply had to change the strings, check the action and the intonation. And to make a long story short, this one is a right out of the box situation. Just a few more seconds for the instructions and then we start exploring. The guitar is in drop D tuning equipped with hybrid slinky from Ernie Ball. We will go through all 5 positions using the distortion and then at the end a little space for the clean. 2. There is no mixing, there is no mastering. Just a Focusrite 3rd generation, a cheap amp sim and a noise gate. Just recording and editing. Enough for a talking. Therefore, let's get to action. Okay? I can safely state that, about sound possibilities, this guitar is quite colorful. Although, I have to admit that I didn't appreciate all the colors. I will start by saying that I use the same settings for all the positions, but for example, during the second and the fourth sequence, the guitar tone, especially for the rhythm, came out pretty fizzy. Later, even trying to add some gain and change the initial settings a bit, the sound still remained pretty void, so for a possible rhythm, I would opt for the humbucker at the bridge and maybe give a chance to the single coil in the center as well. As for the clean, you should have noticed that this time I explored it a little deeper. A little premise here too, the sounds were nothing more than stock Logic presets, so nothing special or fancy. I liked both positions, maybe the second one a little more actually. I really feel like telling you that if you want to play some clean, with each position, I'm pretty sure you can get something good. Speaking now of neck and playability, this Ibanez, like almost every Ibanez I've tried so far, did not disappoint me. The GRG maple neck is fast and slim, and I'd say that it is almost identical in terms of feeling to that of the JS20 we saw some weeks ago. As for playability, the specs say medium frets, but don't be afraid, it is still super comfortable. It was pretty tasty during the rhythm, during the solos, during the clean, practically everywhere. I also want to give you some extra points trying to leave you a more complete view about the guitar. Let's say that playing normally, the guitar holds the tuning in an excellent way. And if you got to listen to the clean section, I hope you did this time, you should have seen that I used the whammy bar in a very light way. But there, still no trouble with tuning stability. Honestly, just out of curiosity, I tried to press a little harder with the whammy bar, and there, I had to retune. Still a tremolo bridge after all. About the fretwork, I'll tell you, no spiky or edgy frets. Maybe they are not super smooth, but trust me, I've seen worse. And still talking about cheap guitars here. I could also tell you that if you like guitars with an HSS configuration and you also want versatility, a good maple neck, and well, you also want it to be pretty, trust me, you can save this guitar in your favorites. And that's all for this Monday, guys. Thank you very much for spending 5 minutes of your time with me. I hope my thoughts can be of some help to you. And like I say every time, if you have a question, don't be afraid to leave a comment down below, because maybe it takes me a day or two, but rest assured, I will always answer. And here it comes another thing that I always say at the end of every video. If you want to help me to grow this channel, guess what you can do? Start with a single like. That's all I ask for the moment. That being said, I wish you all guys a great start in the week, and I will see you all in the next video, which... well, I cannot give you any spoilers right now because I am not sure about anything at the moment, but keep in mind, until the next time, try it until it's tight.